So my name is Kevin Lalor. I'm the Chief Executive Officer at Business Intelligence 101. We are a trusted cloud advisor. We're out in Livermore, California, and we help companies eliminate the need to babysit their local IT infrastructure and move that whole infrastructure up into the cloud, and then we help maintain that going forward. So yes, 2004, I was a one-person shop. I left my job and I said, you know what, I think I can make this work. I'm going to start my company. I ended up taking 8 credit cards to the max, going almost $100,000 in debt. But I had this vision. I knew it was going to work, or I was going to go out of business trying, right? And I remember about 3 months later, I made this big sale, and I brought a $30,000 check home, and then that got my wife's attention. No, it was on-premise type of software. I'll tell this story. I don't know if it makes any difference for the vision, but in 2007, I had built up an IT infrastructure at my company, most like everybody else, and I had my servers all in the rack, and I would bring people in. This is still out of my house, give you. And I'd say, oh, look, here's my Exchange server, here's my file server, here's all this infrastructure. I was so proud of myself, right? And until, a couple years later when I needed to upgrade all this stuff. And I had this IT firm come over and they look at everything and they says, clearly, this needs to be upgraded. Your operating system is out of date, these servers are old. And they gave me like a $15,000 quote to upgrade all these servers. And there was one piece of software that we were selling. It was a cloud-based spam software. I said, well, what about that? And they're like, oh, no, that's a service. We don't have to worry about that. Like, let's do more of that. So really, at that point in time, I said, you know what? Let's forget that $15,000 invoice. I know this makes sense. And so I'm going to, instead of upgrading all this hardware, I'm going to run my business on cloud variations of the things that we've been running here locally. And if it makes sense for me, it's going to make sense for my clients as well. And so in 2007, I completely restructured the company and focused on selling cloud-based applications and implementing those and servicing those applications for our customers.
Was it even called cloud at the time?
It was called software as a service. It was a service. It was a little different. You don't install anything. It's just a service, and you pay a monthly fee. I'm like, okay, whatever, that works.